Okay, so today's neuro difference moment, we're going to talk about the history of dyslexia in America. It is actually different around the world, so I want to make sure I focus. This is about the history of dyslexia in America. So it starts out from the word blindness is what they called it, and now it's a neuro difference, kind of like the upgrade. Anyways, so here's our little chart again, and we're going to talk about the history of dyslexia in America. So 1877, dyslexia is first referred to as word blindness by a German neurologist. I'm not even going to go there. Adolf something. Then 1887, German physician Rolf Berlin first used the term dyslexia to encompass reading challenges as a result of a disability. So we're moving up. But notice we're in the 1800s, and if you watched my other video that was about the history of literacy, reading's been around for quite a while, and we're in the 1800s. 1925, Samuel T. Orton, a neuropathologist from the State University of Iowa, presented his first paper on word blindness at an annual Neurology Association meeting. So now we're kind of on the map. Then, in 1968, at the first meeting of the World Federation of Neurology's research group on developmental dyslexia and world literacy was at the Hospital of Dallas. So all of a sudden they're like, wow, we need a whole organization about this. 1968 was when that happened. So 1970, the hypothesis emerged that dyslexia stems from a deficit in certain processes within the brain and issues with the spoken word. 1975, the passage of the Education for All Handicapped Children Act of 1975. This public law defined learning disability. 1990, so we jump ahead, 1990, the development of neuroimaging technologies during the 1980s and 1990s enables dyslexia research to make significant strides forward, big ones. So now we're up to 2008. That is when brain scans results indicate that dyslexia may result from distant cognitive impairments to a variety of areas, and you're going to need to look that up because I'm not going to try and say those. I wish I could. Congress also passed in 2008 the Americans with Disability Act Amendment, and in that adding dyslexia as one of the things that you cannot discriminate against an employee for. Forward to 2017, Social Security added learning disabilities to the Blue Book of impairments that qualify for disability benefits when they are so severe. Neurodiversity and neurodifferences become commonly used terms. So there you go. That's a brief and quick history of dyslexia in America. Again, thanks for joining me for another neurodiversity moment. I'm JoyGenea International,